Just in case you couldn't see it well, there it is. Massachusetts on the Appalachian Trail. Look at that, beautiful. Oh my gosh, check this out. If it was warmer, like later in the day, I think you could literally just jump and cannonball into this. Massachusetts on the Appalachian Trail. We are at the southern ledges of Mount Race. I guess the next half mile we go along the edge of this ridge and get some more views. Oh, there's a bird again. I want him to come over here so you can see them soar. Oh, look at that one. We're at the top of Mount Race. Good job, y'all. Big drop. I hung on to that tree and used this step and that step to get down. Well, this is just below the summit, and hopefully we'll get down in time to still make it over to town. It's kind of getting later. We ended up going slower today, just because I was enjoying things, you know, the birds flying and all of that. And getting lower. Remember I was telling you I did not know how this was going to pan out? Well, all the shuttlers are pretty much busy. But tell me your name again?
Julia.
Julia? I met her on a bridge. She was walking her dog. And you're so cute. And they said they would give me a ride to where I need to go, so thank you. Just got dropped off. And here we are. Isn't this cool? So I met another hiker in Shenandoah, and we were talking, and she said they were gonna try to turn this into a hiker hostel at some point and offered to let me stay here when I came through. So I'm staying here tonight. This is so cool, and thank you so much for letting me do it. Because it was an old church building, and we made it just in time. We still have a little light. I think God was looking out for me today, literally sheltering me, and gave me a ride all the way here. I cannot believe how all this panned out, and I'm going to eat. So my trail angel today, in addition to driving me all the way out here to this shelter for the night, let me go to the grocery store, and I picked up this stuff and this huge loaf of bread. It is so good. I cannot believe how good this bread is. That's 1 pound, 10 ounces. It won't be that much in the morning, trust me. But this food is going to let me get all the way to Dalton, because I have other food in here, and combined, now I don't have to stop at any more towns along the way, so I should be able to make good time. 6:15, all packed up, ready to go. Thanks again, Trail Angel Sue and husband, for the place to stay last night. And we're heading back to the AT. Plan for the day. We're in Massachusetts on the Appalachian Trail. About 19.5 miles to go to the special cabin. Apparently it has a caretaker that makes pancakes in the breakfast, so you know I'm going to stop there. Massachusetts is rooting us in history. and in nature today. Pretty cool in here. Okay, it's 12:30. We made it to the Shaker Site Campground. Sign says we have 9.5 to go to the cabin. So I'm going to eat, stretch, and continue on. So far we're beating the rain. Had another mishap. CPAC sent replacement poles and tips. And this one broke today. I didn't even get it. I was going through mud. Oh my goodness, what's up with me? This bridge has a troll. I think this guy's a snapper. Are you a snapper, buddy? You got some pretty big claws there. Oh yeah. How are we gonna do this? How about this? I go around, you keep your eye out for me. Hey, we did it! Alright, buddy, it's back to all yours. We didn't beat the rain, but hopefully this poncho's on. I still got like 6 or 7 miles, I think, to this cabin. Wish me luck. Okay, friends, a little update. It's 4:30. We have 4.5 miles to go to get to the cabin, or at least to the trail down to the cabin, so probably 5 miles altogether. Moving a little better now that it's cooled off with the rain. I think earlier I was just so hot and humid I was half asleep. It's going to put us in 5:30, around 7 or so. It's going to be kind of a late arrival, I think, but as long as we get there. Good test run. I think I'm going to need an actual rain suit again once I get to New Hampshire for sure with those mountains, because we have rain up there. This poncho is going to be a pain in the butt climbing up and down stuff. And it's not going to protect from wind if it gets those cold winds. So this is a good day. In spite of the dreariness and the miserableness of being wet, I'm doing pretty good. And looking forward to getting to the cabin though. My friends at 6:30 are getting pretty close, I think, now to this cabin. And I realized I haven't been videoing as much today, in part because of the rain, and then it got rocky and slippery and I kind of wanted to focus. But I wanted to show you this. This is pretty cool. I think the water is coming from underneath that tree. I just thought it was cool. And today, despite the setback of breaking yet another trekking pole, and my left Achilles tendon keeps flaring up, so I'm having to slow down. Despite all that, I feel good. I'm like, this Appalachian Trail through hiking, there's going to be problems and you just have to adapt. So I slowed down and put on the rain tarp. I thought about maybe a better plan for the mountains coming up. And I'm going to look at the map tonight and see if there's a way I can hike shorter tomorrow, and then maybe do a hostel in the town the next day, so I can get the rain gear and get some, I think, waterproof tape of some kind to try to patch up my backpack, because if I go back to rain gear and get rid of this poncho, I'll need to work on the backpack. And then I thought, somebody else was saying just like waterproof garbage bags, household type, are good for inside your backpack. So I thought it'd be nice to have some Walmart time to check out options